Do you have confidence in the voting process, specifically mail-in voting and absentee votes?
I think there's a long track record with both absentee voting and mail-in ballots. The more they expand the ways you can vote, I do worry a little bit about how you can make sure that a vote is a vote from a certain person. And I think the more complicated they make it, we have to watch out for that.
What plans do you have to mitigate some of the issues of air pollution and water pollution?
So the best way that we're going to get after or get towards a carbon-free economy, which is a long way in the future, but it is investing in our ability to be a robust economy today, and then take that robust economy, invest in technology. I'm a technologist, spent the last few years in cybersecurity and quantum computing, and the way we're going to get to where we need to go is technology. It's not mandates. My dad used to have a great saying. He used to say, you can't make a fat guy skinny by mandating smaller pant sizes. So what we have to do is grow to where we need to go versus trying to cut back and stifle an economy, which will help their ability hurt their ability to get jobs and do the kinds of things they want to do. So I think there's a path to this, and it's not we're going to get it done tomorrow. We're going to get it done over time. But when we get there, it's going to be amazing.
Student loan forgiveness is a topic many young people have their eyes on, and especially with inflation and increased costs of living. What's your view on student debt forgiveness, and do you plan to address it again if the upcoming ruling doesn't allow the one-time forgiveness?
Yeah, I don't support just a blanket forgiveness. These are loans that people signed up for. I had a student loan. I paid it off. My kids had student loans. Well, my son went to the Naval Academy, but my daughter had a student loan, paid it off, or was working to pay it off. My argument is this. We're going to find a way for those young adults to give back to their country in a way to get that student loan forgiveness. We're going to create a reading corridor. I mean, think of this. Last year, half of high school seniors could not read at the 6th grade level. Right? We have a reading epidemic. So you don't have to join the military, although that would count. You don't have to join to be a doctor or a nurse, although those would count. You can join something like the Reading Corps and tutor these kids to read at grade level and fundamentally change their life and give them back dignity. Then you've earned the ability in America to get a little relief on your tuition. I think we have to start giving back to the country, and we have to do it in a way that takes you outside your comfort zone a little bit. We're going to create a reading program in prison. So one of the things we have found is that a very high percentage of prisoners can't read at grade level. Well, we can change that, and we can change their life trajectory by just getting them the ability to read at grade level, at the 12th grade. And we're going to do that through volunteerism, through people standing up saying, I'm going to do a little something for my community, my country, and that individual in a way that's going to help the future of the country. It's going to help me grow a little bit as a person. And oh, by the way, I'll get a little bit off on my student loan.
Some people may think the political climate is disheartening, with extremes between parties. How will you cultivate some level of bipartisanship?
So I was able to do that when I was chairman of the Intelligence Committee. I worked very closely with my Democrat counterpart, and we accomplished some pretty important things in the national security space. I argue that our politics now is rewarded for Facebook likes and Twitter followers, and that sugar-high politics has really been destructive to the country's ability to move forward. And I think that's what they're experiencing, because every age group is experiencing this. I've never seen such political discouragement in my life, and they're exhausted about the chaos it seems to bring with it. And so one of the things that I hope to do is talk about very big issues that we can solve. It's going to mean we're going to have to work together, but if we don't, if you look at what China's doing and trying to position themselves economically, diplomatically, militarily, they want to supplant the United States leadership in the world. That young generation is going to have to deal with this. So let's get together soon. Let's start working on these big issues that we can find agreement on so that we are ready to compete with China and win.